French brisket. Oh, not French brisket. Let's put them in the pins. Yay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tony. We have another amazing edition of Muffins and a Mystery. Woohoo! I think you guys liked this last time, so we're gonna do it again. I wanted to do it the end of each month. We're already in October. I kind of missed the boat, but we're gonna do it anyway. So if you're new here and you weren't here for last time's Muffin and a Mystery, here's the gist. We make muffins, and then we choose a new mystery to read, and I read a little bit, and then I let you know how the read from last month went. So that's the goal for today. Sound good? If the recipe is good, I will share it with you guys. I'll put it in the description box or I'll link it if it's something I found online. If it's not good, I won't share it with you. Last time was a bomb. I was so bummed. It was from my Pillsbury cookbook and I was shocked because you'd think they would all be amazing and they were dry and blah. So we're gonna try another one from a different cookbook today and hopefully it'll be amazing. I'm so excited and I'm excited to pick a new book for today. So, if you guys are ready for Muffins and a Mystery, then stay tuned. So, today I have chosen this very special cookbook, which was from when I was a kid. Our church, does your church have, our church had one of these, like where everybody submitted their favorite recipe and then they compiled it, and it is like one of my favorite cookbooks. I love it. My mom has a recipe in here and like a bunch of people that I knew growing up, which is just nostalgic and cool. Do you guys have one of these from when you were a kid or something? It's actually one of my favorite cookbooks. So anyway, we are picking a recipe from here because it has to be good, because the lady that submitted this thought it was good enough to put it in the church cookbook, so it's gotta be good. So we're gonna give it a try. Here is the one that I chose today. It is called, they're actually called French breakfast puffs, but in parentheses underneath it says muffins. So I think it's gonna turn out to be a muffin. It sounds really cool. It sounds like it's kind of a basic muffin recipe, and then while it's still hot, you dip it in butter, and then you dip it in a cinnamon sugar mixture. Oh my word, how good does that sound? So I was in the mood for like a yummy cinnamon muffin. I think that sounds so good. So that's what we're gonna try for today. Let's get going. We are gonna use regular size muffin tin. I think I should have muffin liners, so I'm gonna use my rusty, trusty old muffin tin. Last time I used my soft silicone one that like they popped out, but they weren't that good. So, and those make big ones. These makes like medium, regular size muffins. So we're gonna try this. So I'm gonna grab the liners. Something else that I thought would just make today's video a little bit fun was to combine one of my other loves. I love reading. I love muffins and baking, but I also love thrifting. And I actually haven't done a thrifting video in quite a while. Oh, we're getting close. Oh, I think there's the exact amount that I need. How cool is that? You never know. Look at that. I got 2 more and I have 2 more. Actually, I have 3 more. Okay, so muffins are filled. So what we're gonna do, I went thrifting yesterday and then I was really excited about what I got. I have not gone thrifting in probably like a month, like for real thrifting. I was by myself. My husband had taken 2 of the girls to volleyball. I dropped off 1 girl at soccer. My other son was at grandma's cutting the grass. And so I was by myself. So I went to this thrift store. I have a family reunion coming up soon with people that I haven't seen like since I was a little girl. So I kind of wanted some new shirts because I don't really like any of my clothes. So I'm just gonna show you what I got there. So this is my first thing. I am not a crop top girl. And this is a crop top. I have a shirt underneath so that nobody wants to see that. But this is, the cool part about this is a Danskin brand, which is like a workout brand. Anyway, I thought this was super cute. It still had the tags on it, and I think it was like $68 originally, and I got it for $6, which for me was kind of a lot. I was like, I actually considered not getting it because I was like, $6 is a lot for a thrifted shirt, but it still had the tags on it up here and on the side, never been worn. So, and I think it's really cute, and it's just different. It's something that I don't normally wear. I'm trying to get comfortable with my mom tummy here, but I think it's cute. I like it. So I threw all the clothes in the wash this morning in a quick wash, and I'm gonna just try those on as we're baking. So this was $6. I'll let you know how much I paid for the other stuff. So let's keep going. Okay, I'm gonna start baking. Here is the second shirt that I got. This was $4, and it's just different, completely different than anything that I've ever really worn. I think I have one shirt that's kind of like a leopard print that I got recently. So this is very different, but it's like an athletic shirt. So it's like a, It's like the material is like a workout shirt, but it's comfy, but it kind of looks dressy. So I thought it was cute. All right, what do we need here? 1.5 cups of flour. I'm gonna use my awesome measuring cups that I love, that I got thrifted also. Look how cute those are. They're heavy, I love them. Okay, they're so cute. I got the whole set at a thrift store one time and I just love them. Okay, so 1.5 cups of flour. Okay, we're supposed to just mix this and not use the stand mixer. So that's why I'm doing it in this batter bowl from Pampered Chef that I used to love. Well, I love the bowl. I've had it forever. I've probably had it for 20 years. So that's why I'm not using my stand mixer today. Okay, we need sugar. Okay, I've got sugar. This is actually a whole outfit that I just got. So this shirt was $4.50 and this skirt, can you guys see? It's like a knee length, like a pencil skirt, but it's stretchy. So it's like super comfortable. It actually has like some ruching here, which I'm not a big fan of, but I figure I'm just gonna wear a shirt out over top of it, but it's super cute and comfy. So this whole outfit was $8, which I thought was really great. Cute. I thought it was cool. Okay, we need 1/2 cup of sugar. 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm gonna try to actually follow the recipe to the T so we don't make any mistakes. Nutmeg, we're gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Let's see if I have 1/4. I have to show you this. This is from my husband's grandma who passed away a few years ago. She gave me this nutmeg. Look how cute that is. It's in her handwriting. It's a little jar. I just love it. So I put my nutmeg in there. Okay. From Grandma Lena. This, okay, listen, let me explain before you judge me about this shirt. When I tried this on, I should bring my necklace out maybe. When I tried this on, I was like, okay. Actually, when I picked it up, I was like, this is either gonna be dorky or super cute. And I think it's both. This reminds me of like a shirt that I had when I was like in 3rd grade. And I love that it has really long sleeves. I hate turtlenecks. I've always hated turtlenecks. It's like a crop, what do you call it? It's like a crop turtleneck or something, like it's a little bit shorter. But I kind of was like, maybe if I tuck it in a little bit. What do you guys think? I don't know. I just felt like, I know you're not supposed to tuck stuff in apparently, according to whatever Gen Z says, but I think it's kind of cute. I feel like if Taylor Swift or whoever the famous, you know, Ariana Grande wore this, which I don't think she would, but if she did, I think she would be cool. So I was like, oh, why can't I wear it? This was only $2. It was $4 and it was half price, so that was amazing. And I got jeans for $2.25. These jeans here, they have a hole. I like the holes. I don't know, it breaks up the jeans a little bit. I don't know if you can see. Woo. But they fit good. I like these. They're like, got that wash, that like worn out wash kind of thing, but they're really stretchy and comfy, and $2.25 for a pair of jeans. Like, oh my word, that was amazing. All right, let's do some baking powder. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. I am going to use, I don't think I have an 1/8, so I'm going to use 1/2 of a 1/4. Look at that math. This shirt was $4. It's a little short. I have really, really long monkey arms, so it's really hard for me to find long sleeves. So they're a little short, but I may just like, you know, pull it up a little bit. But it's really cozy. It's like super soft. Has these ties. I just thought it was really cute and flowy, and I just like the style. I thought it was really cute and like comfy, but a little dressy. So yes, that was exciting. Okay, we're going to combine this stuff together. You guys excited to pick a new book? I don't know if I can bake, try on clothes, and tell you about the book from last time. So I'll probably tell you about that in a couple minutes because I can multitask, but this is a little much. Okay. All right, we've got our dry goodies mixed up. Let's see what we do next. Make a well in the center of the dry ingredients. In another bowl, beat an egg slightly, stir in milk and melted butter, margarine, add the egg mixture to the flour mixture. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, we have a 1/2 cup of milk. I'm going to crack my egg in there. and mix that up. This shirt is actually Calvin Klein, so it's like a really good quality, just a t-shirt. I like the length of the sleeves because sometimes they're kind of short, and if you're not in love with your arms, then short sleeve shirts are like annoying. I don't like them. So I thought this was really cute, and it was only $3. So that's my last thing that I got. So it wasn't a huge haul, but I liked it. So we're going to add all this together, then we're gonna add it to the flour mixture, just stir just until moistened, and then throw it in. Okay. We're gonna add a stick of butter to this egg mixture. So I've got a stick of butter melted here. I'm gonna add that to my egg and milk. Stir it a little bit and then put it in the well in here. See, it sounds amazing, right? Stick of butter, you can't go wrong with a stick of butter. Okay, so now I'm just gonna stir this up. It says just stir, what does it say? Stir until just moistened. The batter is gonna be lumpy, which is interesting that it's not gonna be like totally mixed. It's a pretty thick batter, look at that. Do you guys think this is gonna work out? Because if I make 2 bad muffins in a row, I will be sad. So I hope it's good. Okay, it looks nice and moistened. Check it out. Let's put them in the pan. Okay, let's fill it up.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so it says to make them 2/3 of a cup full. Oops. We're gonna pop these guys in the oven and go pick a book. 20 to 25 minutes in the oven. 350 degrees. Okay, 22 minutes in the oven. Let's go find a book. We are ready to pick a book. I'm so excited. Okay, first, before I pick a book for today, I need to talk to you guys about the book from last time. The book I chose last time was Coral Moon by Brandon Collins. And this book, the reason I chose it was because the first book, Violet Dawn, was my favorite. It was like amazing, kind of really got me into reading. Loved it. Such a good, intense, like edge of your seat book. And I had this forever and I hadn't read it. So when I found it on my shelf, I was like, oh, let's just read this and give it a try. So I think like half the book I read as a book and half of it I listened as an audiobook. It was really good. I think it's one of those that like the first book was so good that it set the bar really high. And I think this one I felt like was like started off really good and then it kind of took a while to get exciting again. Like it started exciting, which I was like, oh, this is great. I forgot her stuff is so exciting. Here's the thing. I can't blame it all on the book because I read it in a choppy way where it was like a little bit here, a little bit there, listen to it here, listen to it in the car here, read it here, then listen here, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I think when you read like that, it's not really fair to the book because then you're like, oh, come on. It's like nothing exciting has happened in 3 days when actually I only read like 10 minutes a day or 15, 20 minutes a day or whatever. So it took me a little while to get through it just because life was bonkers. So I can't really say like that it, I think I felt like it was a little bit slower in the first one. I think the first one was really good. This one was still really cool. It was the same characters that were in the first one. So the same people who had already dealt with a dead body in the first one now dealt with a dead body in the second one. There's a little bit of romance between one of the police officers and one of the girls. And, you know, that's kind of fun. I like when that is in some of these romantic suspense. These 2 girls that were kind of involved in this last murder. They discovered the body and one of them was being framed. And then the second one, awake to finding a dead body in their car. I think it says it on the back. So I don't think I'm not spoiling anything. It says Leslie Williams hurried out to her car on a typical workday morning and discovers a dead body inside. And it ends up being somebody they knew and then trying to figure out why are they being targeted? Why is this dead body in her car? And so it was a good story, like trying to figure out like who is it that's doing this, and it's never who you expect, which I think is really good. There was another body that they found and they were trying, and it was just like kind of this like what in the world is going on, and the whole town is on edge. So it was really good. I liked it. I'd probably give it 4 stars because I did find it really interesting, but not as good as the first one. Let's talk about today's. I found 4 books. I just, instead of bringing you guys along with me, since I've talked a lot and changed clothes a lot and made muffins, I just went and grabbed the books randomly. I have not chosen these ahead of time. I just went in, I found one in my daughter's room and one in my bookshelf, and none of these I have read. I have something new that I never thought I would get. I have been thinking for about a year about getting a Kindle, like a Paperwhite or something like that. I kept thinking about it and I'm like, maybe it'll help me read more, because see, that's my struggles. At the end of the day, I could read in my bed, but I either am like laying with my son, tucking him in, or my husband's in bed, and it feels like a light always bothers them when I use a book light. So I always feel like I'm like annoying people. So then I use my phone and just like waste time on watching dumb stuff because it's not as bright of a light, which is really dumb. But that's what happens, and I'm exhausted, and sometimes I feel like I can't read because I'm tired and stuff like that. But I was like, maybe if I don't, because you can read on your phone, you can get the Kindle app, but every time I tried to do that, like a message will pop up and I'm like, oh, let me just check that, or an email, or I'm like, wait, let me just look at this. I'll just go on Instagram for a couple minutes, and then like 2 hours later, I'm like, whoops, I didn't read anything. So I got one of these. So I got my Kindle Paperwhite is what I got. All it is reading. All it is books. It's black and white. So I started a book the other day. I have been reading every night. The cool part is I usually stay up super, super late when I'm on my phone because it doesn't make me tired. And I know I've heard that before, that it's not good for you to be on your phone and that it like makes your mind like crazy. But so I've been trying to read and I keep falling asleep reading. Like I'll read for a while and I fall asleep reading because it's so relaxing. So anyway, yay, I'm excited. It was worth the splurge. I splurged and got it for myself because I don't buy stuff for myself very much. So I'm excited. Do you guys have like a Kindle? Do you guys have an e-reader? I'm like I love books, the physical book. So I have always been like anti e-reader. I don't want to do that. I like the page and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, one of my big things, I won't talk that much about this, but I struggle with my hands. I haven't gone to the doctor yet. I think I have carpal tunnel syndrome or something. I really struggle with my hands, especially after a long day, they hurt. And this has been so nice because it's hard to hold a book. It's even hard to hold my phone sometimes, but I can like prop this. I like propped it against my pillow the way I had it up and I could just read, and then every couple minutes just click, click, and turn the page, and it's amazing. So I picked out physical books, and in order to decide which physical book I'm gonna read is if I can check it out on the Libby app, because I'm not buying these books, I'm checking them out on Libby here. So let me just show you what I picked out. Here's one by, I think it's Liz, maybe it's Liz, I don't know. Liz Wheel, I have no idea if I'm saying her name right, but I've seen her books many, many times in the Christian world and I have never read them. So I bought this a while back. It's called A Matter of Time and it looks really good. It sounds like a really good murder mystery, so that's one of my options. This one I got from my daughter's room that I got her for Christmas, The Circle by Ted Dekker. I think I've read 2 books by Ted Dekker and they're really, I maybe I've read 3 books by Ted Dekker, but I like them. They're crazy, weird, creepy stuff. Actually, I've read a few. I think I've read more than that. I'm thinking, I read The Bride Collector, I think is what it's called. I think that was Ted Dekker, and that was creepy. Like, I liked it, but that was like too creepy for me. And then The Girl Behind the Red Rope was really good, was one. And then, what was the other one? Monster was one of my first ones, like a long time ago. That was really good, like edge of your seat. And then I didn't really like the ending, but I'm gonna try this because this is actually a book that has 4 books in one. So he has the complete volumes of black, red, white, and green. Have you guys ever seen these books? So I'm just going to focus on maybe the first one, black, and it sounds really good. So that, if I go for that, that's what I would read. I grabbed this one because I bought this. You guys probably remember me talking about this last summer. I got it, and some of you guys were encouraging me to read this. Frank Peretti's This Present Darkness, and it also has Piercing the Darkness. I finally bought this for $9, which I never spend that much on books, but I went to this cute bookstore and I just wanted to buy something. So I bought it for myself last year, but it's big and I haven't read it yet. So I might read one of those. And then I have one other one, which is also Liz Wheel. I don't know, tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. This is The Waking Hours, and this sounded really good too. It sounds like it's like, mystery. Yeah, this says mystery detective. There's a sticker on it. I can't see. Mystery detective something. I can't read it. Spiritual or something. I think it says. I can't get the sticker off. But I think it's like a supernatural. Maybe it says supernatural, not spiritual. Anyway, this one sounds really good too. So let me check my Libby app real quick, which connects to your library. I'll see which of these is available and I'll let you know in a minute what book we're gonna read. Okay, so here's what happened. This book is not available. So I was like, oh, this is great. This will actually be a great way to choose. But the other 3 are. So my little helper here is going to help me pick out of these 3. The timer just went off. Let's check our muffins. Yeah. Ready? Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, they smell good. That's interesting. See how like lumpy they are? They look good. Okay, so here is what we're gonna do. I wrote on a piece of paper. We are getting super professional with this. 1, 2, and 3, okay? Don't look, close your eyes. I'm gonna stick a number in the front of each book, and my little handsome pants here is going to choose the number, okay? All right, Jonah, ready? Come over here. Either one of these is number 1, one of these is number 2, and one of these is number 3, and that's which one I'm gonna read.
Number 3.
Say it loud.
3.
3. Okay, let's find number 3. Let's see. See what's in the front of this one. This one has a 2, so we're not reading that one. Which one do you think it's gonna be? Let's see what this one has. Oh. This is number 1. So I'm going to read, dun, dun, dun. Let's see if this has a 3 in it. Number 3, this is A Matter of Trust. Dun, 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 thank you. Big helper. Okay, so let me check it out and start reading. These muffins have got to be amazing because look what we get to do. We're dipping them in melted butter and then dipping them in cinnamon sugar. I mean, that can't possibly not be good, right? Let's give it a try. So I'm unwrapping the muffin so it's easier. Dip it in butter. Oh my goodness. Dip it in cinnamon sugar. Look at that. That looks so good. And we'll do that a couple more times. Okay, the moment of truth. Here, make sure I don't drop it, is my super yummy muffin. Okay, let's try. It's still hot. It looks good. See, it does look a little dense, but we'll see. And the flavor is really good. It's really good. I love the cinnamon sugar on top. This is super good. It's still not like a soft muffin you'd get from a bakery. The flavor is amazing. It's so good. I'll definitely share this recipe. So thanks, Miss Ginny. She's the lady that put the recipe in the thing. Thanks for sharing with us. Now I'm gonna get to reading. All right, we're gonna read our book for a little bit and see if Jonah picked the right one. My tripod out here and I don't feel like getting it out, so I'm sorry if I'm a little shaky, but real quick, I was just gonna update you guys. I am on chapter 2 of this and I'm really loving it so far. It has really good descriptions and so far I'm drawn in. It's a really kind of intense story right off the bat, like a friend on the phone with her best friend, like they're adults, both in the basement. Like it seems like they're cleaning together but at their own house, you know. Anyway, the one friend hears a gunshot and hears nothing else from her friend. So she's like on the phone with 911. It's kind of funny. This must be an old book, which I didn't realize it was because they talk about how she's on the landline and she's like, I have to call the police, but I don't want to hang up on my friend. So she goes up to get her cell phone. So it's like that in-between time period where you actually have a landline and a cell phone. So she's got one on either ear. So anyway, so far it's super good. I have to go make dinner, so I'm gonna have to pause and pick it up later and read it at bedtime. But so far, I'm loving it. So I will let you guys know next month when we do Muffins and a Mystery how the rest of the book went. Hopefully, I will love it. Let me know what you guys are reading, especially if you have anything that you think I should read next time. I love recommendations. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe for more mom life, thrifty stuff, and homeschool, and Muffins and a Mystery next month. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.